Good afternoon, my friends. How are you? Or it could be good morning, depending on when you're watching the replay. If you are on the replay, please let me know because I still love to chat with you guys. Hello, hello. It is October 1st. I don't know about you guys, but where in the world did September go? Where in the world did 2025 go? Seriously. It's a chaotic world. Days are just flying by. I don't know if I should be that much more thankful that we're closer to meeting Jesus or what, but it's just crazy. It's October 1st. Y'all, it's going to be Christmas before we know it. It's going to be Thanksgiving before we know it, and then Christmas, and then New Year's, and then a whole other new year that we got to venture through. It's a lot. It's a lot. Today is October 1st, and I am painting our door hanger of the month. And I also want to show you something really, really cute. You're going to notice. Check out these little ornaments. You see this turkey? We're going to paint our door hanger of the month just like this turkey. Isn't this so cute? Let me hold it up this way. Isn't that the cutest turkey ever? We're going to paint our door hanger of the month just like this. But. Hello, hello. How are you? Betty and Deb. Hello, Desiree. Um, Let me just move this out of the way real quick and show you. These are ornaments, fall ornaments. I did these and I was like, why in the world do I not have a year-round Christmas tree? Because these would be so cute on a Christmas tree. But even at that, even if you don't have a year-round Christmas tree and you can use these anywhere, sprinkle them around your home, put them on a little gift, put them at little place settings at Christmas. They're so cute. Betty, these are not available to buy. If you are inside the DreamMakers group, which you are, Betty, right? You're going to get a free set, okay? But if you're not in the VIP group, you need to join us and you're going to get this free gift from me for the month of October. Those boxes will mail out by October 15th, okay? So you can join us and you're going to get this free kit in your box, but you only have until October 8th to do that, okay? I know how it is. You're going to be like, I'll get up and join that later. I'll join that later. I'll join that later. And then October 9th hits, and I'm like, we're starting to pack boxes. And you're going to be like, completely forgot to join. Can I join now? Well, no, you're going to have to wait till next month because there's that lull in there when we got to pack and do all the things. And you're going to be kicking yourself in the butt that you did not get these. If it's year round, then it would just be a holiday tree, right? I'd probably still call it a Christmas tree because that's just how I do. But yes, it would be a holiday tree. Aren't these adorable? Let me show them to you. Let me zoom in on them. Let me zoom in on them because if you guys think they're adorable, you just wait. Hold on. I'm going to bring each one of them up close to you so you can see it. All right, let's do one by one. I did put in the comments a couple of the links for our door hanger of the month and for the VIP group. And we painted inside the VIP group this morning and we finished up our last scarecrow of September. Even though it's the first, we still painted it today. Force of habit for sure. Amen to that. Do you have a frame that fits a 4x6 horizontal picture? Yes. Send me a text, Sherry, or a message. And I don't know if it's active in the shop. I may have to just switch a button. Pretty sure I do. Pretty sure I do. All righty. Anybody? It did go faster, right? I think the earth is spinning faster than it used to as well. That's why everybody's crazy. I'm telling you. All right, look at this cutie. He is absolutely adorable. This is what I took inspiration from. I'm like, we gotta have him as a door hanger because I painted him even with the cute polka dots, and I was like, we gotta do him as a door hanger. And check out his little plaid belly. Okay. So these are the free gifts that you are gonna get. We did some plaid on this one. Look at the little gnome. If you join DreamMakers this month, this is the kit, or this is not the kit. I haven't even shown the kit yet. Well, I have. It's here on the page, but not live. But you're going to get these free ornaments. They're so cute. All you VIP members that are in there right now, you're getting these too. Okay. Look at the little tractor. Aren't they so cute? Oh, thank you, Betty. You know what? I'm learning how to paint every day, just like you guys are. Um, we're just learning right along together because I learn something every time I paint. And that's the thing about painting is that creativity is a muscle that you have to build. And so you cannot expect to be creative or have a creative mind if you don't nurture it, if you don't build that mind. If you want a strong stomach and like a flat stomach, and if you want like strong muscles, what do you have to do? You have to exercise them. Okay. Your creativity is a muscle that is just like that. It's a muscle that's just like that. And so you have to nurture it. If you want to be more creative, if you want to paint better, if you want to sew better, if you want to bake better, Sherry can speak to that one. She's a better baker today than she was probably 10 years ago. Okay. Because she bakes pies and she gets better and she gets better and she gets better. It's anything in life, you guys. If it's important to you, you will also make the time for it because life is chaotic. I got chaos just like you do. I have, I want 30 hours in a day just like you do. And maybe around this time of the year, I could probably say I need 36 hours in a day. But y'all, we would just be exhausted. So make the time that you do have in your day very intentional. I started with the Lord's Word this morning, which was amazing because I am not a morning person, you guys. I'm going to start gathering my paints here. I'm typically not a morning person at all. What colors do I need? And so I struggle with mornings. I just want to sleep. I want to sleep and I don't want no one to bug me until I've had my cup of coffee. I am that girl. Um, but I enjoy evenings. It's my time to kind of slow down. But how are you able to take God's word? You know, you should do it in the morning and night because when you're doing it in the morning, you can take his word throughout the day with you and ruminate on what you read, okay? And then when you do it at night, you guys, it will directly infuse into your dreams. Okay? So do it day, morning and night, but I get you, we haven't hard enough time just doing it one time a day, right? You need to be in a certain area in your painting space. That's okay. That's okay. But I'm going to tell you right now, my painting space is chaos right now. And I can almost promise you that's why I feel like chaos is going on in my head and everywhere around me because it literally is. I looked at my workshop the other day and it's just a mess. Now I know where everything is in that mess. Big B couldn't come in and start shipping orders for me because he doesn't know where anything is, but I know where everything is in that mess. But I looked at it and I was like, you know what? So many times we like play the cop out of, oh, that's just who I am. And I've done that for years and I've made it work for years. But when I looked at it the other day, I looked at it with just different eyes because I was like, this looks like my life. This looks like my brain. And what would it do to my life and to my brain if I was really able to create order? Okay. Doesn't mean that it's not going to get disorganized. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be a mess sometimes, but just creating order. So let's see what everybody is saying today. Hello, Maureen. How are you? She said, "Hello, ladies. I'm so glad I'm a member of the VIP group. I get much more than crafting my best life. I've been given lasting friendships and so much support." That is so true, Maureen. And I cannot wait to hug your neck again next year. That is so true. The community is what it is, you guys. You You can pay to come in this group and feel like you have to do all the projects. You can feel like, now I do want you to do the one monthly project a month, okay? Because if we can't carve out 2 hours out of our month, then we really need to be assessing what we have going on in our lives, okay? If you can't carve out 2 hours for yourself to worship with God, then we need to fix that. But outside of that, we did a painting today. You know what? Come in, watch me paint, watch the replay, take a tip here or there, and the next time you pick up a paintbrush, then you'll remember some of the things that maybe you got or picked up from the live. But don't feel like you have to do everyone. I'm showing up in there for you guys, and I want you to show up in there. And you know what? I want you to show up in there for the community. Okay, first and foremost, I'm a huge fan of creation. We were born in God's image. I'm a huge fan of creation. And I absolutely believe that we should be doing that. But the people that we surround ourselves with are so, so important. We're going to use this green. I'm going to really try here to get my colors here so I can stop chatting so much. Hold on, hold on. I'm using some of Nicole's Afraid Not paint. I am going to be using a little bit of different ones because I'm running low on my paint for Afraid Not. So we're going to use some Crafters Collection, which I like. These are pretty bright colors. You don't have to use these bright colors. You want the door hanger? So the door hanger you can get as a one-time purchase or as a subscription. It is cheaper if you do it that way. These are bright colors. I want you to know that you don't have to use these bright colors. You can use whatever colors you want because I'm going to tell you right now, this plum wine color would be gorgeous. Some burnt oranges, some, evergreen greens. There would be so many different ways that you can paint this. This just screams Beth. And so that's what we're doing today. Um, Desiree said, I just wanted to thank you for the awesome perk for doing your survey. Thank you. Thank you. I sent a survey out via email yesterday, and I am intentionally not putting it here on the page. Because I'm not going to go there. It's just like I'm not going to go there. Um, but maybe I should put it on the page. Like, why? Why? I don't know. When you make a decision and you're like, but why? That doesn't mean that I have to do it that way. That's the glory of being a business owner. Is you can shift and do whatever you want. Anyway, I wanted to thank you guys. So anybody that takes a survey will get a 30% off coupon. It does expire in 4 days. So you can't take the survey in like a week. I mean, you can, and I want you to, and your input is still going to be so valuable, but you'll miss out on the coupon. So do the coupon. It's 30% off, and it will pop you to a page that gives you the coupon code and all of that. But do that. I am really trying to make this this page, this community, very intentional. We have a lot of things that we scroll past on a daily basis that is just filler. That's just gunk. Okay. I mean, and it doesn't even have to be bad, even though we take in a lot of bad stuff from social media. There's good stuff out there. And so I want to be very intentional about what this page offers and your opinion, knowing who I am. That's why I send this to my email subscribers, because you all know who I am if you're on my email list. But because I want to serve you in the best way. If you think something maybe needs to shift, or you think something maybe needs to added, or you want to dig deeper into a topic, that matters to me. That's important to me. And I have gone through the results. I've just skimmed through them so far. And I want to thank you guys because they are very, very, it's such good feedback. And so I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for that. If you do the door, I'll talk about my cat, Sherry. If you do the door hanger of the month, do we get the extras that you have on videos? No. So that's the VIP group or DreamMakers group where you would get these free. The door hanger of the month is not really, it doesn't have a private community attached to it. We just have a door hanger that comes out every month and you can get it one time. Or if you have noticed that you have loved the door hangers for the past 4 or 5 months, then the subscription would be a little bit of a better option because it's cheaper. But it's not a membership where you're getting community, where you're getting the paint tutorials like I did this morning in there. You're not getting all that. It's completely separate. So the DreamMakers VIP group is the one that you want to be in. So you can comment Dream, you can comment VIP, and it'll send you the link to that page. You turn the last turkey door hanger into a wreath. Oh my goodness. Send a picture, post a picture for sure. All right. Hello, Debbie. How do you use the discount code? Because I can't find it. Send me a message. I did see that you responded though, but you put that discount code in the discount code box. But I think Marissa said she didn't pop to that page, and so she didn't even see what the discount code was, but I can see she completed the survey, so just send me a message. I thought I responded to you. If I didn't, let me know. Hello, Pamela. It is less expensive, Robin. I know price is a thing. You guys, price is a thing for me. I'm going to paint the yellow first. I'm going to paint these two first. I understand that what we put our dollars in needs to matter. It needs to matter today so much more than it even mattered a year ago. Um, and so I want you to know that I recognize that. But I also recognize the value that comes within that group and with the ladies that are there and the time I am giving and just all of that. And it is truly going to be invaluable to you. So it is something that I say should be a need. You guys, we do not prioritize um, our faith and our mental health enough. Okay. That's why the world is chaos. Honestly, if someone were to ask me, what do you think is wrong with the world today? We don't prioritize faith and we don't prioritize mental health enough. Okay. So if you think that, then it's going to be your favorite group. Uh, couldn't find the survey. Debbie, I did post it inside the VIP group for you guys. Okay. You are so welcome, Nona. This is the monthly door hanger. So let's go ahead and paint it. Now, there are no, oh, we should have done white under this. Let me mix some white with it. There are no attachments to this door hanger this month. Okay. Um, it's just the door hanger, meaning I need a smaller paintbrush. Sorry about this. Hold on. Let's do this. I'm going to get a smaller paintbrush. I've been chatting and just pulled a brush. Hold on. All right. Let's get a better brush. Y'all, I know that I love faith and mental health matters. It really, really does. So I'm going to, whoops, didn't mean to go into the turkey like that, but that's okay. So if you paint these in the order that I'm painting them, you're going to have the best outcome. Meaning, when we go to paint our turkey, our brown is going to cover up that yellow. Okay. So you paint this first. I just put my fingerprint in it. You paint that first. And then you paint the brown turkey and it will cover up anything that you go past lines. Now, there are some lines on here that you don't want to go over there. You want to do the best, but there's going to be ways to fix it if you do. All right. Let's see. And we are going to put a better coat of yellow on it. I'm just doing this one that has white in with it. All right. Let's dry this so we can get it done. And then we'll move on to the next color. And then the next color. Y'all, this is going to be so cute. Cheryl said it is definitely a need and it is an investment in yourself. Do you know how many women? It isn't an email that I sent yesterday. Thank you. Then I'll have to hop on there and approve it. All right, let's do just the yellow now. It'll be able to cover a little bit better. And I think I'm going to also still put the polka dots on here. I mean, that's just cute to me. So this is going to have polka dots on it too. The knowledge and sisterhood is priceless. It is. It really is. And for those of you that are coming to our in-person retreat next year, you all know that. It's like the one time a year that we can get together and just nurture those relationships even more, even deeper. Oh, speaking of, I've shown a couple times on the page here when someone has sent me something. Deb sent me some stuff a while back. But the reason I say that, well, this is drying. Let's check this out. I opened the package. This was from Andrea. I opened the package. Oh, is that in it? No, let's just clean it to make sure. All right. So I opened the package and was like, oh, I want to open it live with them. Let's not do that. Nona says, I'm so thankful for the DreamMakers and the sisterhood. You have a hard time carving out the time to just sit and craft, but I am doing better. My membership is a time where I get to meet with like minded Christian women. It's a time of relaxation and rejuvenation. I absolutely love that, Winona. That's exactly what I want it to be. And I'm so glad that that is what you are getting from the group. And so here's the thing, you are a special part of that as well. Each one of those ladies is just they're just special. They're special. Sherry said she'll be getting homemade pies. Is the retreat sold out? It is not. It is not. And so far I've only put it on in the VIP group, but we will be releasing it to the main page soon. Oh, Desiree, I completely understand that. So this is cute. She sent me one of these. Look, it's so cute. It's so cute. Look at this little, I bet you she made this. Someone made this. I know someone did. Um, yes, I need to post the address for the retreat. Robin, we would love to have you. Okay, so you can tell that I haven't opened this yet. So we're gonna do it now. Let's just see what she said. She sent me some buttons, so we're gonna look at the buttons. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. We were just talking about life being chaotic. So looky there. I think this is just perfect. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. That's adorable. I'm gonna hang it right here with my other stuff. So cute. All right. So she sent me some buttons. And let's check them out while our yellow is drying. Although it's probably dry by now, but a little sidetracking didn't hurt anybody, did it? The VIP group is no politics and no drama. That is absolutely right. And you know what the thing is that everybody in there knows that. And it's never even been something that I've had to like moderate or anything like that. So I love it. Sherry, yes, I totally get that. Why is everything for the VIP group? Well, so this is my job. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we all have to make money somehow, right? These are antique old buttons, you guys. Look at these. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have so much fun with these. See, some of them even have string attached to them still. I'm gonna actually, I'll just put them in here. It's probably why she sent it to me. Anyway, I offer a lot of content in there. And if you want something that is better, deeper, um, you got to pay for TV. You want to watch the shows that you want to watch. You have to pay for TV. There's certain things that we pay for, and like I said, um, I totally understand the money. I totally understand the budgets that we have to have because I do too. Um, but I just if you want more access to me and you want to go deeper with me, that's the group because that's where I do it. Um, yeah, that's just the way it is. I gotta make money. Um, but here's the thing. I'm also gonna say this that it takes money to make a business survive. You guys, I don't make a lot of money. It takes money to make a business survive, though. There's expenses. I have a big machine in the garage to be able to cut your guys' pieces. I'm not going to take these all apart right now, but look at this one. Look at this one. How fun is that? Can you see that? Nope, you can't. Why is this not staying straight? This is where it should be. Anyway, there we go. Look at this. Okay, so Sherry, that's a really great point. She said, private is what I like about it. This is where you can dig deeper into those relationships. We've had conversations in there that, you know, it's a safe place. It's a safe place. I will say that. Aren't these so cool, Cheryl? Reminds you of your mom and your grandma's staff or stash. This one's really, really cool. This one's really cool. Man, there's so many in here. Look at all these. I am gonna have so much fun digging through these. Look, we could make that like a baseball one almost. Oh, these are pretty. Love those. Look how old some of these are. Those are so old. They don't really make buttons like this anymore, do they? You guys are having a hard time seeing. Oh, look at that one. Maybe that's better. Can you see it? Probably not. Anyway, so cool. And I just got one right in my paint. It fell in my paint. Good thing it was a yellow button because it went in the yellow paint. We'll have to clean that off. Let me pop it in my water real quick. Anyway, so thank you, Andrea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There, that one's cool. My goodness. Ooh, I have an idea now with all these buttons. Just sitting here thinking of that. I love it. I have an idea, so be on the lookout for that. All right. Thank you, Andrea. That's very, very sweet of you. And I'm excited to play with some of those because I have a really good idea now. All right. So now let's look at our little thing here. Let's do the orange because the red is going to cover up the orange and the yellow and the green will cover up the yellow. So let's do orange. And again, we might have to do 2 coats on this one as well. Probably should have spray painted this white before, but that's all right. Some of us share our lives in the group, and when we gain support and respect for the other each other that can't be matched. Amen, my friend. Amen. Nope. The orange is going to be just fine. All right. So, and probably his black hat. So it's okay if I go over that a little bit because the hat's going to be black and we'll be able to cover it up. I don't know where my good paintbrushes are. Oh, it's because I painted with them this morning. This is not my favorite paintbrush. There we go. All right. It's going to take 2 coats, but. So we're just following the. Is that black too? Let's see what we did here. Yep, that's black too. So I'm not going to worry about that because our black's going to cover it up. Just makes painting easier sometimes. So we've talked about the VIP group. You can join right now until the 8th. And then the box this month will go out. I have posted it here on the page. I'll do another live on that. So make sure that you see that because I will do another live on that one. But you'll get the free ornaments. It's a lot of fun in there. And there are a couple options. I am using my muscle, right? Made a red, green, and white button tree for your first tiered tray. Button balls for decor in my bathroom. I love that. Need a plaid painting tutorial? I haven't done I think we have. What have we done plaids on? What was the first thing I did plaids on this year? I think it was a pumpkin. We can find it for you, but if you just go over to YouTube and search plaid, the videos over there you can search a lot easier than you can here on the Facebook. When you were on this morning, I didn't get a notification. I always get the Facebook one. Debbie, we do have a Telegram for the VIP group. We do have a Telegram for the VIP group, and I did send that this morning. If you send me a message, I will make sure that you're on it. Or if you go to the VIP group and comment, search the word Telegram. I actually think it's pinned to the top. So it should be super easy to find. I may not have needed a second coat on here, guys. That's all right. All right. Now let's do the green. The green is here, the red is here. Let's let that line dry a little bit more and then we'll come back to that. But this is green and these are green. So let's do those now. And I'm going to use cactus. Okay. Nona said the cost is well worth it to her. What I don't get in product, I get in friendship, love, mentoring, and so much more. I love that. Yep, I was on this morning. We painted a scarecrow. I did do an Easter basket or something Easter in the VIP group. I did. Why can't I get this open? Hold on. Let me find my. There we go. Yes, we did a canvas painting. So each month you get a canvas painting as well. And they're there when you don't have to do them every month, but they're there when you want to have a Saturday or something when you are like, I just want to sit down and paint some. I just want to paint today. You can go there, grab the tracer, and oop, I just stuck my finger in the orange and enjoy a day of painting. The video's there. Well, they're on YouTube now, but you know. Facebook was a little mean to us, weren't they? All right. So this one is called Cactus. I am going to probably do a couple coats on the, we'll just do 2 coats on all of them since we've started that way. Isn't this cute? And just wait. I think the red just really makes it pop. The red is a perfect addition to it. We put grass seed and stuff in our yard. We had our yard not aerated, dethatched. We had our yard dethatched this past weekend, and so they put down grass seed after that, and so now I'm having to water the yard every day. Someone asked about Elo earlier. I think she's doing better. Her sore is not seeping anymore. I know that sounds so gross, but yeah, it was gross. Um, and she's out now. Like, I let her out of the garage this morning, and she'll probably sleep in her bed outside tonight. Like, I don't need to keep her in the garage. I just needed to last night after she had had it done. She's doing better though. She's eaten. She's doing much better, honestly. Because when I took her in, they were like, her temperature is 105. And so on Monday, when I took her in, and they were like, you got to bring her back on Tuesday now because she needs to be put to sleep. Or not put to sleep. Yes, whatever. You know what I mean. She needed sedation. She had 105-degree fever. So they gave her 2 shots. One was like a 14-day antibiotic, which is super nice because now I don't have to give her medicine every day. Why didn't they offer that to me? And when she got hurt like 8 weeks ago, like just give her a shot. I don't know. Maybe it's probably not what she wants, but man, it was so easier. So much easier. Beth, stop. That's not green. Oh, I just saw that. I am doing the wrong feather. Oh. Okay, so here's how we're gonna fix that. We're gonna go ahead and paint this one because if I just take some of that off, it's gonna make the red look different. The reds aren't gonna match. So we're gonna do this and then we're gonna wipe some of it off and we're just gonna try to cover it. Oh geez. I was just chatting away, not paying any attention. Got the whole thing painted and was going on to do the next one. Lots of long tangles. Yeah. Yeah. We have a guy that does our stuff. He used to mow, but we mow now. All right. We're going to wipe the majority of this off. It's going to look like a stain now. Ooh. I think I just learned a new trick. There's some shading on there now. I was like, why is she saying, Beth, stop? What am I doing wrong? Oh, geez, that's so funny. Welcome to the Ruffle Daisy. Y'all know me here. This isn't going to be the last time this happens. All right, we're going to go ahead and paint this one, let those two dry, do the second coat on that one, and then we'll go back over this. All right, so you can tell it's green or it's lighter. Let's try again. This one is going to be green. What time is it? Parker has early release on Wednesday, so they get out at 2:30 instead of 3. So it makes it difficult. Like, I'm so used to every day being 3, and now they have the early release. Don't ask me why. I don't understand all of the reasons that schools do what they do, but that's what I have since I didn't homeschool my kids. All right. There we go. These are going to be red. Crafter's Closet Art Basic. I'll have to look at those, Robin, because I haven't tried those. That's when you wish it was in person, right? You could be like, no, Beth. And I think I did that multiple times with the event. They were like, Beth, no. Oh, okay. See, we're learning together. All right. So much better. This is going to be the cutest little turkey ever, I'm telling you. And I love that he matches. When I was trying to figure out what door hanger to do for the month, um, I found some really cute designs, but then I painted the little ornaments that you guys are getting as the free gift this month. And I was like, that turkey's so cute. We just have to do that. So we enlarged them and we're bringing them to life for our door. All right. Look, we're almost to the red now. Almost to the red. There we go. Ta-da. All right. Now let's pull out the red. Oh, it's almost 3 in Indiana right now. All right. This is just red. It is Crafter's Collection red. And I'm not going to lie to you, this is my favorite Crafter's Collection color. It's a really good color. It's a great Christmas color. It is a great Valentine's color. It's a great 4th of July color. All of the things. All of the above. Now, it might be a little bit bright for this because, a lot of people decorate. I don't know that this is going to be a brush that I like. Or we'll see. Some people like to decorate with deeper red. So if you don't have to do, it's going to look deeper on this green, it looks like. So we're probably going to do 2 coats on it too. We will do 2 coats on it. Make sure I'm covering all that green on the edge. There we go. See, it looks so much better with the green or the red now. Y'all were probably yelling. That's so funny still that I did that. That's crazy. I just get to being in my own world. And you know what? That's honestly what you want. I mean, you want to focus when you're painting, but you want your when you're doing your creative time, think about um ah, I need to throw this paintbrush away. It's dropping pieces of the handle because it's been setting in the water one too many times, probably. I really like using my creating time as a form of worship. I've been doing that more and more, and I really, really like it. We have so many ways that someone asked me the other day, someone who doesn't really have a relationship with Jesus, and it's really hard to explain to someone because everybody's relationship looks so different. Um, and you know that if you have been through a transformational time and you have that story with him, you know that, I mean, no one can ever describe that to you. It's very hard to do because you have to know it. You have to know it. You can't be fair weather. Kind of like the what's the news we thrown away too? I need new paintbrushes. You know how aren't they called fair weather fans when you like a team only because they're winning or whatever? Um, Kind of the same way with Jesus. I mean, probably because I said that, yeah, whatever. We had that conversation today with some of my business friends. All right, let's do that again. So on these, all of these fall ornaments that you're going to get the raw piece, like I've done here. But I didn't paint, these are all done with a marker. Okay. They were really fun to do. I absolutely had fun painting those and bringing those to life for you guys. So those are a perfect piece to use your paint pens with. All right. We're going to move on to our turkey next. And then we'll do polka dots after all of this dries. All right. That's so cute. Who's going to be getting this? Just the feathers, Beth. Right? Who, if you are in the subscription, several of those um, payments processed today. So who is getting, it's a pretty hard line there. Let's take it off. Who's getting one? Or if you don't have one yet, this is a cute one to get. There are a couple options. Um, you can do the one time or the membership option. And I was saying, like, if you have, ooh, I made that line crooked. If you've liked the past couple months, then it is probably a good suggestion to do the membership because it's cheaper. But then it just comes to you every month. All right. Oh, y'all, this is cute. This is so cute. All right. So now we need a brown. We're gonna let that dry. Let's let's find a brown. Let's use raw umber. That looks pretty close to what I did there. Again, remember this was a paint pen. Robin's getting it. Jennifer's getting it. That's so funny, Debbie. I am not. I share freely here on the page. This one wasn't open. Um, but in public, I don't really. I'm an introvert. I'm shy for the most part. I know that might sound crazy to somebody, but I'm super shy. I would love to be able to go speak in front of people a little bit more. That's just a something that I'm still growing in. I'm not the best speaker. I love writing. Pamela gets hers every month, so she's in the subscription one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do his body and his feet. Now, I probably should have done his feet black, so we may do that, but let's do the body. I am gonna go ahead and paint over or I'm actually just gonna paint around these a little bit. Doesn't matter if I paint over the eyes because that's gonna be with a black paint pen. So this is where you want this line right here to be very straight, okay? If it's not up here, that's fine, because remember, this is going to be black again. But this is where I said, remember that you can cover up those colors that you, oop, I just painted over that. Well, that's what we're doing now. There we go. He is going to be adorable. I'm trying to decide what, do I want to put some raffia up at this? I think I'm going to put some raffia up at the hanger. So it does have the 2 holes at the top that you can hang with twine or whatever you want to do. I mean, if you're good with bows, I'm not the best at bows, but every once in a while I'll do one that I'm like, oh, okay, that's cute. All right. Cuteness, you guys, cuteness. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. All right, so now I want to do a little bit of a lighter yellow, maybe even like a cream, maybe not that one. Let's see. Well, I want like warm buff. Where's my warm buff? Am I out of warm buff? Nope, that's right. So we're gonna do that right here and on his little beak. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I mean, don't look really close, but thank you. All right, that needs another coat, ladies. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and get our brush out. Back out. Needs a second coat. It doesn't need to be, I don't have to do the edge as close this time unless there's a spot that you miss that the edge does need it. I'm really excited about the stuff I have coming up for October, you guys. Um, Obviously, the content that I put inside the VIP group every month. We're going to be focusing on turkeys. If you couldn't tell, that's our door hanger of the month here. Turkeys and thankfulness. And I'm excited about that. There's going to be a 30-day thankfulness project that you can work through if you want inside the VIP group as well. So I'm super excited. We are going to have an ornament workshop at the end of the month, so October 27th and 28th. I've not released anything on that. I've not even sold the VIP group yet. You guys, the VIP group will be able to use your discount on it. But just be on the lookout because I will be sharing information about that soon. And then, what else? We're going to have an ornament week this month. So we're going to get all prepped for Christmas ornaments this month. I'm super excited about that. All right, let's get this warm buff out a little bit. Maybe. All right, that's thick. So yes, fun stuff coming. Fun stuff coming. Oh, you had cataracts. Yep, it looks great to you. I love it. All right, something in there. All right, this does have an etched line here that you can follow. This is definitely going to take a couple coats here because we're going over that brown. Okay. It does take more concentration from me when you're doing it this way for sure. So I told you guys last night Big B was out of town and I miss him. I miss him. Big B and I weren't always best friends. There were lots of years we were not. And praise the Lord that he got us through them, but there were definitely times that we weren't best friends. And so I am just so grateful for we're gonna put a little bit of orange on this too, I think, but we're just gonna go ahead and paint this in right here. Um, I'm just so thankful. Um, just for if you want to improve the relationships around you, um, you've got to humble yourself. I mean, that's just the bottom line. And you can't worry always about what someone else is doing. You need to, you know, you only have control of yourself. And we try to have control of so many other things and so many other people in our life. And we need to leave that up to God fixing that through us and our actions. All right. You didn't know we were going to get that deep today, did you? I neither. No, this is the door hanger of the month, Robin. The VIP kit is a turkey. I can't show you, it's upstairs, but I have posted it on the page today. All right, let's do a second coat on here. Oh, I went over a little bit. Hold on. Got all excited. We're just gonna paint over it in the dark brown when we're done. Actually, I just covered it up. So we did do a plaid on his little belly on the ornament. Should we do that on this one? Let's do it. There we go. All right, we're gonna let all that dry and then we'll come back to it. And let's go ahead and do our nose orange. Got that base coat down there. Do this orange, and we should have done his little waddle thing too, so that we could paint it red. So let's do that next. And then we just got the hat and polka dots if we're going to do polka dots. This is so cute. I think this is just adorable. All right, let's get a coat of this on here. This one doesn't have to be perfect since it's the bottom layer. I mean, it's going to be red. Just make sure you get it covered. But it doesn't have to be perfect on all the lines. We'll do it a little bit better with the top coat. All right, let that dry. Are we done with this? I think we are. Let's do his feet that color, actually. Should his feet be that color? Are turkey's feet darker or lighter? Black? What color should we do his feet? These are indoor door hangers. So yeah, you would have to put, ooh, red got messed up there. Um, some sealer on these if you did want to hang them. I mean, I wouldn't hang these outside directly. Like these can go in my front door because I have an overhang. Like I have a porch that has an overhang. And so you're not getting the direct heat. I'm gonna touch this orange up a little bit right here. Got a little bit happy with my red there. All right, let's paint this gold. Let's paint that gold. And then the rest of it, we're going to use paint pens on. Dark yellow, his feet. I have 20 minutes for, oh man. Yeah. All right. Let me set my alarm. I got like 5 minutes. That way I'm not late. I'm definitely going to post a picture of this when we're gone, though. I just couldn't hop on tonight. I wanted to hop on now with you guys because Parker has baseball tonight. So there's no way. Ooh, I don't think all that was supposed to be that color. Oh, well. What color? This should have been white. That should have been white. Yep, that should have been white. We're going to do it with a paint pen, though, because it's going to be much easier. We'll draw it with a paint pen. There we go. So we'll draw this little band white with a white paint pen. And let's, this might be too big for me. Try to find my bigger, here it is. All right, let's color his little eyeballs in. So cute. There we go. Thank you, by the way, for keeping me track on time. Isn't this going to be so cute? And just picture with white polka dots, too. Yeah, that's going to be so cute. Let's do it this way. Ta-da! There goes my alarm. That means I gotta go pick up Parker. All right, and then decorate all this. All right, so I will come back and finish this. Probably not live. We got baseball tonight. So I'm gonna feed Parker and then I'll finish this. I'll finish it today. It just won't be live. But we're gonna do some polka dots on him and we're gonna finish it all up. Isn't he so cute? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so cute on a front door. So cute, so cute. I love it. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Make sure that you join us. Comment Dream, comment VIP. And if you join us this month, you'll get this free set of fall ornaments and you're going to love them. They're so cute. And this is the door hanger of the month. So make sure that you are catching that as well. There are both the links. If you guys need anything, always shoot me a message. Whatever, email me, whatever. Speaking of email, make sure you go check out that survey. Take it, then you're going to get a 30% off coupon to the shop, but the coupon expires in 4 days, but you got to take the survey. Okay. If you're on my email list, it's been emailed to you. Search the Ruffled Daisy and it should pop up. So I love you guys and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.